Hello, class. My name is Jason Catalano, and I am currently in the BCOM 510. This is my introduction video. So, a little bit about myself. I am from San Jose, California, born and raised here, went to Santa Clara University, and I have currently a 9-month-old daughter. Actually, she's right here, going to sleep. Have a beautiful wife named Priscilla. I currently, in terms of my brand, I currently like to think of myself in terms of three ways. I like to think of myself as books, I like to think of myself as hobbies, and I like to think of myself as my career. And so for books right now, I like to think of myself as, in terms of books, this guy, Theodore Roosevelt. I think I got that kind of masculinity that he has. I think I have that kind of military mind, military sharpness, like to read a lot, career oriented. Really like this other guy. May have heard of him, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great book, by the way. Just like the way the guy has traveled through life. I also lived in Germany. He lived in Austria. Love it. Bavaria is great. Other book that really defines myself is this one, The Essential Drucker. I think he's a absolute business philosopher, and read all of his stuff. In terms of my career, I started at Santa Clara University. I then moved on to the Military Police Corps. I was an ROTC as a military police officer. Went to Afghanistan for a year. In terms of a bomb dog detection unit, I was an officer in charge. Then went to Missouri to be a executive officer for a basic training unit. So I was in charge of the drill sergeants. In terms of my hobbies right now, a lot of it has to do with weightlifting. A lot of it has to do with movies. My brother was an avid fan of movies, so I've always kind of been drawn to them. But your brand now doesn't necessarily have to be what it is in the future. And so for myself, I see myself really gravitating towards books along the lines of the greats like Warren Buffett, Tim Ferriss. This one right here. Love this book. Read it all the time. Just learning how to learn. And people like Bill Gates, once again, Warren Buffett, Tim Ferriss, a lot of their reading lists, just kind of digging into it to be more well-rounded. In terms of my career, I definitely like to go into accounting and finance, which right now I am currently a financial analyst at Flex. I want to hopefully get my CPA here in the next couple of years and eventually down the road become, as you can see, an entrepreneur and own my own accounting firm. In terms of my hobbies for the future, I really want to get into French cooking, actually, because French cooking to me has just always been the most extravagant and delicate, and ever since I watched Ratatouille, couldn't get enough of it. I'd also like to spend some more time doing stuff like this, learning how to draw a little bit, kind of get that expression, a little creative juice flowing, and be able to actually do something with my daughter. So family time is going to be a big thing for me in terms of where I would like to be known as. So books, I want to be known as being a very book sharp guy, being known as a career-oriented person that can actually provide a lot of production and services, as well as hopefully cooking, hopefully being a family man, and hopefully pursuing art. Now, my roadmap, how I want to get there, is really simple. I want to basically learn, learn, then go up to my CPA, pass my CPA, learn, start my own firm, grow slowly, eventually convert to it full time, and then kind of take what Warren Buffett and people like Charlie Munger have done and kind of turn into a little more on the nonprofit philanthropy side, give back to society everything that they've given me. And I think that's kind of we all can hope for. And with that, just want to say March Madness is going on. And go Cats.